What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Godspeed, and we are back for another Bleach Rebirth of Souls video. Today we're going to talk about the pre-meta Espada himself, Coyote Starrk. From zoning with dual pistols to swordplay and summoning spirit wolves in his awakening, he's one of the most unique characters in the game in my opinion. Definitely could use some work, but he's still pretty dope, and he's got that aura. So without further ado, we're going to get into it, and if you like this, make sure to like and subscribe. Starrk's a pretty chill guy, and I feel that's why I resonate with this character so much. I wanted to break down this chart, but honestly I could only find the Japanese version, so unless you can read the kanji, then I don't know, God bless your heart. But generally speaking, his character really promotes a calm, collected, and clearly built for players who like to keep opponents at a distance playstyle. His stats really reflect that too. High spiritual pressure, solid range, but lower durability and close range options. Most of Starrk's base kit revolves around range pressure using his dual pistols, and everything really feels clean and deliberate to me there. And once you hit his awakening, that starts to change up a bit. He trades in the guns for the swords and brings in the support from his Camarada wolves. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called anyways. Personally, I've really grown to like how he plays, but I feel like you do have to work a lot harder compared to some of the other Espada and the other characters in general. I really think that they could rework how his meter and charging stuff goes, but you know, it is what it is. Now, let's talk about the combo structure and basic control breakdown. Okay, here we are back in the dojo. Starting off with his light attacks, you can see right away how fluid his base combo is. It's got good reach and keeps pressure without committing too hard. I just show a little basic follow-up here using the ho-ho step dash right after the third hit, which helps you close the gap and either reset or go for a mix-up if you're feeling bold. Then I'm going to move on to the heavies here, which are his charged Arrow Blast. It's got great range and solid damage, but it drains the spirit meter like crazy, so you can't just spam it. You'll see more what I mean if you play it yourself, but anyways, let's move on. You got a Ser Automatico here for his first spirit move, which is just basically a Kobe step back, and he pops it with a few spirit bullets there. Really good for making space and, just zoning in general when you have the advantage. But yeah, then you also have the two of us become one. And that's basically just this interesting spirit buff mechanic that gives you an extra damage boost, but you have to have at least 100 spirit meter to get it going. And yeah, you lose the ability to recharge spirit energy while it's active too. Plus, if you're already down to your final health bar, you can't even activate it in the first place, so it can really leave you open in a bad situation. And don't get me wrong, I know there was a lot of love that went into it, because it really mirrors how his interaction with the other half of his soul, Lilynet, and just that whole dynamic played out in the anime. And as a longtime fan for me, that really stands out, so shout out to Tamsoft. So yeah, nothing really crazy going on here, but I want to pull up his moves on the screen just so you can see what everything is, and what you'd be looking for if you try out the character yourself. I guess the actual technical term for when you cast the wolves themselves is Lobos Agresión, but yeah, just dope in general. Just keep in mind that it scales with its health, so what I've noticed both from my gameplay and what the interpretation of the menu is the lower your Konpaku goes, the more aggressive and powerful the wolf attacks are, so keep that in mind, because when it gets to 1, you're like stark naked pretty much, haha. I definitely think both forms have their advantages, both the base and the awakening, but if you really want to get the most out of Starrk, you need to treat the blue flame wolf stalks like precious ammo, because that's really what it is. Each stalk represents a potential wolf enhanced combo or pressure tool, and once they're gone, so is a huge chunk of your utility. The best approach is to use them deliberately in my opinion. Save wolves for key moments like finishing combos, punishing big whiffs, or opening up guarded opponents. They add damage and pressure, but they don't recharge if the Lilynet is gone. Tying things up in a nice bow here, I'm going to show you some high-level Starrk gameplay. Yeesh, walk him down, Texas Ranger, baby, that's how we do it. And that's about it for Coyote Starrk, folks. He's not the flashiest on the roster, but if you like methodical, clear-cut gameplay with a little bit of style, he's absolutely worth mastering. Now, Bleach Rebirth of Souls is still in its early life cycle, and characters like him definitely show that there was love put into it. I'm hoping for more depth and polish over time, especially with the DLC and balance changes, but for now, it's a great foundation. Have you been enjoying the game? Or you been trying out Stark? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. What characters do you want to see me play next? Any sleeper picks you think deserve more attention? Anyways, thanks for watching. It's your boy Godspeed, and if you like deep dives, gameplay analysis, and other anime game coverage, you're definitely in the right place. Drop a like, hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Godspeed, out.